Hi Gapsters, how you Gapsters doing? I'm finally doing it, Gapsters. I'm so happy I'm finally doing it. Welcome to my PhD series. This is the first of what I hope to be a documentary of my progression through my PhD, and also just, this is where I'm gonna come and cry, Gapsters. And be happy when I do something right, and to share, and to... This PhD is the biggest thing I have ever done in my life. Like, this is a defining moment for me, This is something that I've always wanted to do, and I mean, people ask me all the time, why are you doing a PhD? Like, what for? And I don't know. It's just something that I've always wanted to do, and I always wanted it to be a part of my life. Like, how people want to be CEOs? I just wanted to study and to just progress and to be in academia and to just be in that space. Like, that is what I enjoy doing, and that is where I hope to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I'm not much of a planner, but I know that this is something that I really want to accomplish. So this is also something that I was fearful about. I'm so scared of letting myself down. I'm so scared of letting my family down. I'm so scared of letting everybody, all my friends, my colleagues, my lecturers, and everybody who has been a part of my schooling career, and everybody who supports me and is making it possible for me to be at varsity, because I have a huge support structure at Gapsters. I mean, for me to be at school is not just, I want to go to school and then that's it. There are so many people supporting me who are making it possible on a day-to-day basis, who are making it possible that I am at school. This is not an individual process at all. It never will be. It never has been. And I'm just, and when you're going after your dream, and something matters when your heart beats every time you think about like how you're gonna go about doing it. You just know, like, when your heart is like, you're like, that this is a thing you're supposed to be doing, like, So Gapsters, yeah. And so I didn't really answer the question, why am I doing a PhD, other than to tell you that it's my passion. And that's actually, for me, that's the most important thing, your passion. It has to be your passion, And I know I'm supposed to have like, for career progression and na. And yes, it will help me in those aspects. But this is something that I'm doing more for myself, in terms of something that, I mean, I could go to work. I am somewhat qualified to be in the work industry, and so it's not a matter of potentially what can I say, it's not a matter of I need it in order to progress in where I want to work and those kind of things. Yes, it will help me in terms, if I decide to stay in academia, and yes, it will help me in certain fields that I want to work in, but it's not like I can't work without it. So I'm not doing it for those kind of reasons. Anyway, so what is this PhD series going to be about? I've got it here on my notebook. It's going to be basically, one of the first reasons why I'm doing this PhD series is to basically keep myself on track. Like, it's a big thing. It's a big thing, and you need to be constantly processing and saying, okay, this is where I am, this is where I'm going. And in order for me to do that, I need to sort of, what's that word? Methodically, yes, that's the word. Methodically, I need to make it a habit to keep myself sort of going forward, looking back, taking a step back, and basically sort of having an overview of what I've done, how far I am, what I still need to do. So this is going to be one of those spaces in which allows me to do that. And also is going to make sure that I actually do carry forward and not just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again. And also I wanted to share my journey with people. I wanted to, because already, like I've already said, this is not something that I'm doing as an individual. And this is my way of, just the people who are supporting me, they can also come here and keep track and like, is she going to pass? Is she doing well? Like, let's just make sure, you know? Now, other than that, also, I mean, for me, it's sharing like my journey with all of you guys. And in doing so, it just makes it a little easier and doesn't make it feel like this unachievable thing. And I am hoping to potentially create a community that will support me. Like, what can I say, Gustus? I need a lot. But no, like, just, you know, to create a community where we can all come and talk about our studies and our hopes and our dreams. It's not just about my PhD, right? This is a project of hope and dream. And I hope that, you know, one of the main discussions we have in the comments below is about how do we achieve our dreams, and, you know, how do we get from point A to point B to point C to point D. You know, that's what I'm hoping to achieve with this PhD series. And also just to offer advice about practical, everyday stuff that you face when you're doing a PhD, right? And some of it is also just, you know, at other levels of study, but, you know, like, and I mean, like, practical things like how do you apply, how do you get a supervisor, how do you pick a topic, how do you convince your supervisor that your topic is worth it, because you do have to convince them, right? It's not their job to convince you, you have to convince them. How to get funding, how to write a proposal. Although my proposal wasn't that fantastic. Actually, I'm still waiting. The reader has it now. Like, exactly, what do I mean when I say the reader has it now? I'm still waiting, right? Those kind of things. The ethics around doing research with humans and that kind of stuff. And then, so it's going to be quite a practical, founded series, in as much as it's going to be about sometimes just me crying or me jumping or me dancing. I promise you there will be some weeks where I just will sit in front of this camera and just cry and be like, YouTube upload me crying, and we'll talk about it like in the comment. I'm like, oh, okay, later on I'll be like, okay, this is why I was crying. And okay, I make it sound so terrible. It's not just about crying. And then also, this is part of my larger PhD research. YouTube, my research is on YouTube, and I suppose this forms part of my research and my data collection and all of that kind of stuff. But I will make a video about what is my research about, how am I going about my research, how am I going about collecting data, what is the point of the research, what do I hope to gain out of it, and all of that kind of stuff. I will put a video up very soon on that, and I hope you gangsters will join me through this journey. We are on it. Let me give you timelines. Timelines are, I registered last year, so the school's given me like 5 years or 6 years or something like that to like finish. However, the program is a 3-year program. So this is my 2nd year, next year is my 3rd year, and then we hand in 2018, February or March. Yeah, the latest is to hand in like at the mid-March. So yes, we are going to be together for the next 2 years. Well, this series journey I'm hoping is going to last a lot longer. Gabsters, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for all the support that you've shown me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, like I really appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other interests, topics that you'd like me to discuss, or any other comments, please put them down in the description, in the comments below. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. There's so much more happening. Cheers, Gabsters. Bye.